Hello, this is FFXII and welcome back to Final Fantasy XII International. And in this episode, I'm actually re-recording it. I made Vaughn an Ulan, and, I made him an Ulan. Well, anyways, let's go to licenses here. Let's check out the license boards. Basically the Ulan job class, they use spears, and the reason why I'm re-recording this episode is because the last one, the last time I tried to record, the mic volume was too low for some reason. I don't know. Windows 7 does stupid shit. But anyways, you can learn, he basically gets like battle lores, and he can equip spears. That's what the Ulan job class is good at. Yeah, he gets a bunch of good HP upgrades. Can use pretty much all the accessories in the game. One of his quickening abilities that he'll eventually learn is actually blocking some black magic spells like Fire, Blizzara, Thundara, and there's an Esper actually blocking the Expose ability. I'll probably give him that Esper later on in the game, but I don't think we'll be getting Exposed for quite a while. That's a very useful ability. He can learn Bio, Blind Ga, Araga, and Silence Ga if you teach him a certain Esper. I don't know. You can't actually max out the characters in this game because of the job system and the way the Espers are kind of and quickenings are blocking like certain areas. Like I think an Esper is actually blocking this battle lore augment here. And as your characters fight enemies, they will gain license points. And once you have enough license points, you can unlock different abilities like battle lore. Different sets of armor that they can equip, because otherwise if you do not get a license for a particular equipment or an ability, you cannot actually use it. So getting license points is pretty important in this game. In fact, it's the only flaw, because it's a pain in the ass to get like a really good weapon and not have enough license points to actually unlock the ability and equip it. So you can't use it until you kill more enemies and get more license points. So that's kind of annoying. Well, anyways, that's not really what this is all about. I'm going to be going over the job classes. Alright, we have Machinist here. This job class makes great use of guns. It also has some really good remedy lore abilities. I won't be using this job class. It's definitely pretty good if you like guns. You can use like the best guns in the games, like the Aldebaran Y, I think it's called. Which, gun type weapons actually, the interesting thing about them is they don't really have good attack power, but they ignore defense, and they never miss. The only way they miss is if the character is in blind status. So guns are actually underrated in my opinion. I actually like gun type weapons. As long as you can get powerful ones. The weaker ones suck, but if you can get really powerful gun type weapons, they can be very useful, and then the damage can also be boosted with certain ammo that you can get for the guns. So I like the Machinist job class. I won't be using it, but I like it. It's definitely not that bad. I think it's underrated. Alright, we have the Red Mage. This job is very versatile warrior that uses maces as weapons, specializes in arcane magic, but can use all other types. The Red Mage can use an assortment of white, black, and time magic spells. It can't use the best ones though, which is the only drawback. It can equip maces and shields. It's got pretty good attack power. It can equip Mystic Armor. Mystic Armor is basically... I suppose I should go over armor. Well, actually, I'll do that some other time. But the Red Mage is the only job class that can use arcane magic, which, if you have a black mage, you really don't need arcane magic. I mean, the Death spell and the Ardor spell are probably like the best spells as far as arcane magic is concerned. But you don't really need that stuff. So I'm gonna pass on a Red Mage. I'm not gonna use it. Alright, we have the Knight job class. This very strong warrior can equip swords, shields, and heavy armors. And it's got abilities like Soul Eater. Later on in the game, if you teach certain Espers to the Knight job class, they can also learn white magic, similar to a Paladin. I will be using this job class. In fact, I'll be giving this job class to Ashe later on in the game. I mean, we haven't met these characters really yet, but well, if you have played this game before, you already know what I'm talking about. I don't really care about spoilers for this walkthrough, but I'm going to be making Ashe into a Knight. And of course, I made Vaughn into an Ulan, just for the hell of it. Alright, the monk job class. This guy uses poles, and he can also equip with his fight with his bare hands. You probably won't be doing that. You probably want to equip poles instead. The interesting thing about pole type weapons is they deal damage based on the enemy's magic defense, not his defense. So yeah, it's strength, and then the damage is actually checked against the enemy's magic defense. So yeah, that's interesting, I guess. Alright, we have the Time Mage job class. This job class can equip crossbows and use assortment of spells like Reflect, Haste, Slow, Immobilize, so on down the line. Basically utility spells. I'll be using this job class. I don't want to farm for motes later on in the game. I don't want to rely on, you know, items for that kind of crap. So, yeah, I'm going to use this job class. I will be giving it to Fran, because it just makes sense in my opinion. So, there you go. Alright, we have the Breaker job class. Yeah, warrior that uses all of nature as his weapons, takes enemies down with one swing, can use axes and hammers, and break techniques. Yeah, this job class isn't too bad. I'm not a big fan of axes because the damage is kind of random. This job class is pretty good though, because you can learn all the break techniques with this job class without having to like teach him like any espers or no quickenings or blocking any of the abilities. So yeah, those break techniques later on in the game are very, very useful. But I should be able to get them all between the Time Mage and the Ulan job classes, so I'm not really too concerned about using a breaker. So yeah, I'm going to pass on that job class. Alright, we have the Archer. I suppose that would make sense to give to Fran, but nah, I'm not going to use this job class. I can equip bows, whatever, I don't care. Alright, we have the Black Mage job class. I will be giving this to Penelo when she joins the party. Yeah, it's freaking awesome. I mean, yeah, why wouldn't you use a Black Mage? You know, it fights with staves. Yeah, you can get staves that increase the elemental properties of certain spells. Like Flame Staff will increase fire spells by 50%. And, you know, there's like an ice version of that, you know, a lightning version of that, wind version. There's also the best rods in the game actually power up multiple elements. So yeah, that'll be definitely nice. As far as like ranged type weapons like the bows and the crossbows, weather actually affects whether these weapons actually hit or not. So yeah, if you're gonna fight like in a windy area or like a rainy area with like an archer or a Time Mage, because Time Mage can equip crossbows, yeah, keep in mind that they're gonna probably miss a lot in, you know, really bad weather conditions. So yeah, that's a drawback of using these kind of job classes. And I'm not going to use them. Alright, we have the Samurai job class. This job class is basically, yeah, it uses katanas. Basically how katanas work in this game is the damage is based on the strength and the magic power checked against the enemy's defense. So yeah, the higher strength and magic power that the character has, the more damage it will do. So typically, the samurai is going to get, what am I about to say? Mystic armor. Mystic armor actually raises magic power. So yeah, the samurai will be equipping a lot of mage type armor for that reason. And it can also equip Genji armor too, but that won't be till much later in the game. I won't be using the samurai job class though. I won't be using it. In my opinion, it's just, I'm just not going to use it. You know, weapons like the Masamune are pretty cool. I mean, it's not a bad job class, I just won't be using it. Alright, we have the Hunter job class. I will be using this job class. Yeah, well-trained and skilled warrior, uses daggers and ninja swords, can obtain first aid technique. Now, the interesting thing about this job class, and I definitely want to show this off, is yeah, it can equip daggers and ninja swords. But if you teach this job class a certain esper, you can also unlock licenses for some of the better guns in the game. Not the best guns, but some of the better ones. So yeah, this job class right here has good versatility. So I'm definitely going to take advantage of this job class. I'm going to be giving it to Balthier when he joins the party. Because, you know, character-wise, it just kind of makes sense for him. And most of the job classes I am choosing are basically because, you know, it just kind of makes sense for the character. I mean, except for Vaughn. I suppose Vaughn might be more suited to be like a hunter because, you know, he's kind of like a thief or whatever. But no, I think Balthier is better suited to be a hunter. I guess maybe, or maybe not hunter for Vaughn, maybe samurai. I don't know, but. Now, I like spear type weapons, so I'm going to give Vaughn the Ulan job class. Alright, did I go over Monk already? Oh wait, yeah, I'm going to be giving Bosch the Monk job class if I didn't mention before. I can't remember if I did that or not. Alright, we have the White Mage. Very, very nice job class, although I'm not going to be using it. The White Mage does what you think. He or she learns white magic spells, can equip rods. If you do use an Esper, you can unlock some great swords later in the game, like Defender and Save the Queen or whatever, but yeah, I'm not going to be using this job class. This job class is very, very situational. I think it's very good against like undead. And with the Monk and the Knight, oh yeah, one thing I didn't mention about the Monk. Yeah, with the Monk, you can also learn white magic as well. So yeah, I'm going to be taking advantage of that a little bit too. But yeah, with the White Mage, it's not a bad job class, but yeah, I'm not going to use it. I'm just not going to use it. It doesn't fit into my plans. If I need to heal, I'll just use items. And if I have, yeah, that's probably going to be the only farming I'm going to be doing. I'm be trying to get like high potions and X potions and heal that way, because typically healing with items is a lot faster than healing with spells, because items are instantaneous, whereas healing spells take time to charge, they take time to cast. So yeah, and then pretty much everybody in the game can use like items. You can get good lures like potion lures, Phoenix Down lures, and I don't know, in my opinion that's just the way to go. And if I really need like healing later on in the game, I have the Knight job class and the Monk job class, you know, and that'll work out fine, you know, later on in the game when I really need like massive healing. But for the most part in this game, I think it's not going to be needed, so I'll just use potions in the meantime. So there you go. And yeah, the rest of this video I'm actually going to I'm going to splice the last part in that I recorded earlier, so there you go. On second thought, screw it, I'll just re-record the whole episode. And yeah, as far as Clan Primer, did we already go over this? Yeah, okay, we can check out the bestiary with, like, you know, the enemies we fought already, traveler tips, stuff like that. See what else. Yeah, we can check the world map. And yeah, if we have a smaller map, we can actually look at the smaller map from this menu. So yeah, that's kind of nice. There's locations right there that we haven't been to because they're grayed out. So yeah, and then the ones that aren't grayed out are the places we've been already. And as you can see, I've been places already. That's because I'm re-recording this because yeah, I wasn't satisfied with the quality of this video. I thought it kind of sucked actually. Yeah, because the microphone was turned down too low. I might not do that for the next episode in case. So if you can't hear me in the next episode very well, it's because my freaking mic was turned down too low, because Windows 7 likes to do shit on its own. It really pisses me off. So, anyways. Yeah, let's head this way. Let's actually check out some weapon and armor shops. Now I actually want to buy a spear for Vaughn here eventually once I get enough gil, but yeah, I don't have enough gil yet. Actually, yeah, that's more gil than I had. That's more gil than I had before, because I was actually screwing around. So I actually probably could afford a spear, or actually pretty close to it. I just might have to sell a few more things. Yeah, let's check out the armor shop here, or the weapon shop. Yeah, you can buy various weapons here like Kotetsu and Javelin. None of these weapons are really that good. In fact, they're all pretty crappy. I'll be getting better weapons through enemy drops in later episodes. So, yeah, I'm not going to worry about this crap. But yeah, I definitely wanted this job classes episode where I explained the job classes to be a little bit better than what it was, because I watched it and I was like, it sucks. So, yeah. If there's a little continuity issues between this one and the next episode, or maybe even the last episode, then that's why, because I'm re-recording it. Yeah, we're going to be heading down here, and there's actually going to be guards blocking the gate for the next episode. So, yeah, we're going to be trying to get out of here to go fight the Rogue Tomato. This is Vet0121. See you next time.